Have you ever experienced suffering in your life? I'm sure you have. It's part of the human experience. And let me tell you, it can be tough to deal with. But here's the thing. According to Nietzsche, suffering is not something to be avoided or feared. In fact, he believed that suffering is an essential part of life. Why? Well, Nietzsche believed that suffering is what makes us stronger. When we face challenges, when we experience pain and hardship, we are forced to confront our own limitations. We are pushed beyond what we thought was possible, and in doing so, we develop resilience that we wouldn't have had otherwise. But here's the catch. Simply enduring suffering isn't enough. We need to find some meaning in it. We need to find a purpose, a reason to keep going, even when things seem impossible. And that's where things get tricky. Because here's the thing. Suffering can feel meaningless. It can feel like we're just going through the motions, enduring pain for no reason at all. And in those moments, it can be tempting to give up. It can be tempting to throw in the towel and say, "What's the point?" But according to Nietzsche, that's precisely the wrong approach. Instead of giving up, we need to look for the meaning in our suffering. We need to find the lessons that we can learn, the ways in which our suffering can make us better, stronger, and more compassionate human beings. Now I know what you might be thinking. That's all well and good, but how do I find meaning in my suffering? And the answer is, it's different for everyone. There's no one-size-fits-all solution, but I can give you some ideas to get started. First of all, try to reframe your suffering as an opportunity for growth. Instead of thinking of it as a punishment or a burden, try to see it as a challenge. What can you learn from this experience? How can you use it to become a better person? Secondly, try to connect with others who have gone through similar experiences. Talk to people who have faced similar challenges and find out how they coped. You might be surprised at the wisdom and insight they can offer. And finally, try to cultivate a sense of gratitude. This might sound counterintuitive. After all, how can you be grateful for something that's causing you pain? But think about it. Your suffering is a sign that you're alive. It's a sign that you're capable of feeling, of experiencing the world around you. And that's something to be grateful for. So, to sum up, according to Nietzsche, to live is to suffer. It's an inescapable part of the human experience. But instead of fearing or avoiding suffering, we should embrace it. We should see it as an opportunity for growth, a chance to become stronger and more compassionate. And if we can find meaning in our suffering, if we can use it to become better people, then we can not only survive, but thrive. And that, my friends, is the power of Nietzsche's philosophy. It's a reminder that even in our darkest moments, there is hope. Even in our most difficult trials, there is the potential for growth and transformation. So the next time you're facing a challenge, remember, to live is to suffer, but to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering.